So, session 1 through 4. Number 1 was the basics, right? Talked about the series of process development. Building our system, right? Understanding mental health, understand how to break through it, physical health. Why does it matter? Why does going to the gym matter? Why should I make that a priority? Why does my diet matter? Why does my sleep matter? Week 3, disciplines. We're going to talk about habit stacking and synaptic pruning, which is the science behind it. We're going to talk about TVI, a time value index, how to measure your time and calculate where your time is going. SMART goals, right? Like not just saying, so many times it's easy to fall in and saying, well, I just want to get a little bit better at something, but not actually setting SMART goals to where we can actually achieve them. So we're going to go over that. We're talking about starting your morning off. How starting your morning will set the pace for your entire day. And then finally, on week 4, which is the last one, we're going to go and we're going to talk about our why. We're going to really dig in and really start looking at what is my why. Here's some resources. Number 1, Matthew McConaughey, Green Lights, great book. Matthew McConaughey, regardless, love him, hate him, it's a really good book. He talks about green lights, red lights in life and when to look for those intentional observations, those interactions with something bigger than you, when to say yes, when to say no. Young Pueblo, Lighter. If you want a spiritual read, it's a little bit more new agey. It's really, really good. Besser van der Kolk, The Body Keeps the Score. It's a hard read, guys. If you want to understand mental health, if you want to understand, maybe you went through trauma as a child, maybe you have someone in your life that went through trauma and you don't understand, dude, that body will blow your socks. I mean, that book will blow your socks off. It's a really tough read, but it is well worth it. If you listen to an audiobook, it's like 16 or 17 hours. But it really shifted my perspective on the neuroscience and the science behind the medicated society we live in and alternative methods to actually start preventing instead of just treating. Podcast, The Huberman Lab. Really, really good. There's, some people have some problems with him. They're not like a big fan. I'm a big fan of him. I like his guests especially. And so I think that if you go check him out, really interesting topics on neuroscience. He has a lot of really interesting guests and it's something that I think is really awesome. So big takeaways on this, right, is the fact that you got to take care of your mental health. You got to take care of your spiritual health. You got to take care of your physical health. Got to take care of those 3 things because we have limited time, guys.